napszakítás, hanem nem tudom. Valami szünet, napközi szünet, vagy mit tudom én. Nem, nincsen igazából, mert így bérá hangzik, úgyhogy nem így fordítom.
Objective set.
This place never changes.
See the movie fans are raving about.
They call it an
Get the
orbital
brilliantly bitter taste of golden blood.
What are we waiting for?
Well, if it isn't Van. I'll take your order. Aw, you're leaving already?
What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand.
Welcome to Erland, sir. We have full confidence in our products.
Van még egy subküldi, vagy mit tudom én, subquest, sidequest, meg akkor van még 3 event. Hát most még nem kaptam meg, de majd kiderül.
We await your next visit.
Ladder launch.
Majd itt ezeket odaadhatom.
What? You expecting thanks?
Láthatom.
Thanks.
Off we go.
Holy shot. Ladder launch.
Ez volt Lost Lover. My boyfriend has been missing for nearly a month now. You have to look for him.
So nice.
A
This
drop
feels
of
great. Blue.
Hey!
Excuse me, are you Amy? We're from iCredit Solutions. Did you need our help with something? Oh yes, I do. Thank you guys for coming. I can't believe you're actually real. To be rude, but do you mind if I get straight to business and explain what I need? Not at all. Let's get down to it. I'm sorry, so you need us to go hunt down your missing boyfriend, yeah? Can you tell us about what happened leading up to his disappearance? Sure, so my boyfriend's name is Mark. We've been going out for 4 years now. Things have been great between us, except he's in a gang. They've had him do shady jobs and all kinds of bad things since he joined, from what I can tell. That's why when I knew he was missing, I couldn't turn to the police. So I figured you had to call in a Spriggan if you wanted to get to the bottom of it. Yes, exactly, but I should make something clear about Mark. He might be in a gang, but deep down, such a reasonable, honest guy. Really. Once we started dating, he promised me he would get his act together and change his ways. I was even thinking about marrying him in the future. Then, a month ago, he told me that he was finally going to leave the gang for good. That's the last I ever heard from him. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. So, he vanished right as he was about to pull out, huh? That's some timing. Any number of things could happen, but it all definitely raises some eyebrows. You know the name of the gang he belongs to by any chance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Desire or something along those lines. That's all I really know. He never went into any more detail beyond the name when we talked. Desire, huh? Corny ass name for a bunch of goons. You know who those people are, Chief? Oh yeah, I've heard the name come up here and there recently. Can't say I know all that much about them myself though. If we decide to search for this guy, we'll have to see what we can learn about them first. Tried as much as I could to look into it, but I couldn't figure out where Mark went. You guys are the only hope I have now. Please, is there any way you could possibly help? Sure, I don't see why not. Consider us on board. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. Don't go thanking us just yet. We haven't even gotten started. Let's review what we know and then figure out our plan of attack. Basically, our man, Mark, was determined to get out of Desire so he could live clean. By making that intention clear, he's been incommunicado for a month, which brings us to today. Bad things didn't exactly go to plan once the guy actually tried to pull out. Probably need to find someone into the gang and talk to them, see if they have any clue what happened to the guy. Read my mind. I think I know just the person we should hit up. If you're talking about a gangster here, then chances are good he's had his fair share of weapons business to take care of from time to time. I'm gonna stop by the gun shop in the department store over on Station Street and have a talk with the shopkeeper. You guys are already so on top of things, so I decided to reach out to you. Thanks for helping me find Mark. I leave it in your capable hands to figure out things now. You can always count on us professionals. We'll contact you again once we have more information about him. Till then, sit tight.
Well, we're on the clock now. Taking off now.
You got a permit, yeah? Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. I'll get more good stuff in stock soon. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Can we talk?
Welcome! Oh, it ain't Van. What can I do for you today? Amúgy látod a streamet, nem? Na, én nézed, akkor jó van. Ja? Csak, hogy elkezded nézni azért. Nem van. Végül is a léc alacsonyan van.
Nem tartom magasan a lécet, épp, hogy átok így is.
Egyetlen egy farom sincsen, de... Hát... Szóval továbbra sincsen farom. Oh, if it ain't Van, what can I do you for today? I'm here on the job. I wanted to ask you a question. You ever heard of a delinquent group going by the name Desire? Oh yeah, nasty bunch, the lot of them. He's got a lick of scruples. They'd even take jobs from me. Violence, blackmail, you name it. A leader's supposed to be pretty smart too. But it sounds like a load of trouble, to be honest. That leader and one of his goons came here about a month ago. Bought 2 large caliber orbital guns and left. I'd rather not sell our goods to folks like those, but business is business. Oh yeah, a month ago? Do you remember the name of this other goon? I think I do. Mark, if memory serves me well. Yeah, finally found him. Anything else you can recall? Remember I'm talking about Mark taking on this big job so he could split from the team. Guns they got were the real deal. Heavy stuff. Bigger and meaner than anything a common gangster should be hauling around. Mark was a ball of nerves when I handed them to him. So we're dealing with a gangster taking on a big enough job that he needs to bust out the big guns for it. Also, he could leave them. None of this sounds good, I can tell you that much. That's all I remember. If you need any more info on Mark, maybe get it straight from the horse's mouth and just ask someone from Desire there directly. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can you point me at someone in particular? Sure can. You know Eddie, the son of the Newberry General Store's owner? He's part of their gang. Alright, heard he was going through a bit of a rebellious phase lately. Just saw him arguing with his mom back at their shop. I thought he'd ended up in Desire though. Weird. Hopefully he's still there. Let's go see. Alright, what time we go? Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Actually, I have something else for you. Got this story through the Orbital net recently. It took a while to reach my ears. Something about this Jaeger Corps that got wiped out right in the outskirts of Baum. You hear about it? It's not a name you hear often. Baum's up in the northeast, right? First I've heard of it. How come you're telling us this? Rumor has it that those Jaeger Corps were hired by someone outside the country. Most people speculate the carnage might have been Ace doing. It's got potential to mess with my weapon supply route, so I was hoping you'd heard something. Pretty not sorry, but I'll keep you in the know if I do hear anything.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
I don't know.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Jaeger Corps, erre emlékezzük el. Még valami fontos lesz.
It's been a pleasure.
We better
This
taste
place.
Off we go.
Oh, why hello.
Can we talk?
Come on, it's just 5,000 mira. You can lend me that much. Call it my wage for helping around the store. Again with that nonsense. I wouldn't call doing something for a few minutes before flicking out helping at all. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're in the middle of something, but do you think we could talk? I'm sorry, Van. Didn't mean for you to see that. What can I do you for? Back off, asshole. Can you see me and the old lady are having an important conversation right now? Hey, that's no way to talk to a customer. What are you gonna do about that? Sheesh, give it a few more minutes and they rip each other's fruit out. Oh, chill out, folks. I wanted to talk to Eddie actually. Can you give us a sec? What? Me? What do you want? It's him you're after. Take your conversation outside. It's scary away business if he's inside much longer. I've seen you guys around the shop before. What do you want? This is strictly business. We're investigating something for a client. What can you tell us about a guy named Mark? Who was in the same gang as you, right? Desire. That guy? Why should I tell you anything? I don't owe you people. Just anyone asking. His girlfriend wants to know. Lady's been real worried she can't get in touch with him, so she contacted us. Oh, so that's what's going on. Alright. You can see why you'd wanna put her mind at ease. It would suck if they bumped into each other one day and she had no idea what's been going on. You just wanna talk, yeah? Nothing more? It wasn't hard. Yeah, that's all we need. Whatever, anything helps. Well, I don't got much for ya. Mark asked to be cut loose from the gang a while back. They let him go. I haven't heard from him since, been quiet. So he's not running with you guys anymore? That's right, but I don't think it was out of the blue or nothing. They apparently been thinking about it for a while. But a month ago our boss agreed to let him go, on one condition. Alright, we're getting somewhere. What condition? So here, we just gotten a big job from Almata. They had some beef with this other group that's been hiring Jaegers or something. Mark was supposed to infiltrate their base and get some intel on them. Give me a break, that's not the sort of shit you put on an amateur up to. Not the kind of gig you'd expect to make it back alive from, that's for sure. But he's out now, so something must have gone right, yeah? That's what you heard? Something like that. Looks like the crazy bastard pulled it off. Can't imagine shit was easy though. The Eagles are in Baum, and that's a long ways away. Baum? She at the gun shop mentioned that place too. So this is all related? We ain't sure yet. We got no hard evidence on it. While you're here, can you think of anyone else that might know what's going on with Mark? Yeah, I know a guy. Mark always talked about this childhood friend of his. Named Simon, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, he said Simon's the basketball team captain over at Zayden. It would be nice having a cool friend like that. I'm gonna pull off something real badass one of these days, and then all the senior members will finally want to hang out with me. Our next stop is Zayden district. Thanks for that. Who you want? Yeah, whatever. Don't go wasting the info, okay?
What are we waiting for?
Oké.
Milyen sok fúrnát látszik.
Ja, látszik, hogy haladunk a játékból. Ma a város egész.
A kettő dungeon is.
De egyébként itt is van valahol egy dungeon, csak még oda nem mentem be. Ezen a...
Tovább nő a lista.
Itt van ez a Waterworks, szerintem itt is már jártunk, csak sztorisan. De most vissza lehet majd ide jönni. Itt találkoztunk azzal a macskanő Grim 2-tel. Szerintem ez a Waterworks volt az. Itt az Aiden Districtben. Ide lehet teleportálni, úgyhogy csak még konkrétan nem mentem le ide. Így ez itt van.
Can we talk?
Heard some b-ball team from Zayden's been making waves lately. This guy looks like the team captain. Hey there, got time for a quick question? Yeah, what's up? We're from Archive Solutions and we are working on an investigation right now. You know anything about a guy named Mark who hangs around with Desire? Mark, huh? Yeah, I know him. Looking into him? Yeah, Mark's girl wants us to drag his ass back. Hasn't heard from him for over a month. But I understand you've been buds with him since you were kids. Got an idea of what he's been up to lately? So she ain't heard from him either. Kinda been expecting bad news, but man, he really went and screwed himself over, didn't he? Unlike you know something about what he's gotten himself into. Care to elaborate? Well, if his girl Amy sent you, then I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I figure you guys know what's best for him, right? So a month ago I got this letter from him, and it's weird because he never does that, ever. He said they gave him a job to sneak into some Jaeger camp outside of Palm City. Why? I don't know. He told me it was some kind of trial. They were gonna have him go out there by himself and scout the enemy or something. Called it. He sent me that message the night before he was supposed to go. You could tell he was shaking when he wrote it. He said, I don't know if I'm coming back from this one, man. Wrote about Amy too. If I don't make it home, tell her I ran off with some other girl. I don't want her grieving for me. Stupid son of a bitch. I do not want her to grieve. He should have come back alive. Been with him since we were kids, and I couldn't help him when he needed it most. Friggin'. Sorry, I need a sec to cool off. It hurts, man. No problem. Take your time. I think we got the gist of this now. We got a foreign power that picked up some Jaegers to try and do something about you-know-who. And they responded by getting Desire to do some dirty work and rough up that same Jaeger squad for him. Mark was the unlucky bastard they picked for the job. That he went and smashed up those Jaegers anyway. Our guy might have just looked away during all that. May still be kicking for all we know. It's possible, yeah, we just don't have enough info to go on as of yet. Should try to find that article Sylvie told us about. What's it say? I read it. Headline: Jaeger Corp suddenly gunned down outside Baum City. According to local reports, a Jaeger formation outside Baum City suddenly and violently engaged an unknown aggressor. However, both sides retreated without a trace afterward, leaving little evidence behind. Authorities did find the body of a young man not far from the scene of the incident. Forensic analysis indicated that the boy died 1 or 2 days before the incident is thought to have occurred. Authorities are investigating how the boy might have been connected to the battle, but so far they have been unable to identify him. And that's it. They didn't say who it was, but it all lines up. I think we gotta call it. Well, I guess Mark got the last laugh in the end. Zegers got burned out there. He didn't come back for Amy, and I think that just about proves the case. You know, he did good for some boy in over his head. I guess that's it then. He's gone. You listened in, huh? Yeah, just that bit at the end. Kinda already knew, but yeah. I had to know for sure, as his old friend. Yeah. Do I tell Amy is the thing? I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Mark made up that lie for you to tell her, right? Yeah, anything to keep her happy, but this is gonna break her heart either way. Do I tell her the truth, or do I honor Mark's last request? We'll think on that for you. Once we look back, it's her, we'll tell her what we think is right. Thanks, but that would be a weight off my shoulders. Gotta head out, take care of him, yeah? Már nekem kelljen eldönteni. So, how are we gonna break it to her? Let me think on that for a bit. Not an easy decision to make. We've got time to think while we head over to her at least. Meg nem áll.
What are we waiting
Majd el kell
for?
dönteni, hogy Amy-nek elmondjuk-e, hogy barátja meghalt, vagy mondjuk azt neki, amit a barát szeretett volna, vagy hazudjuk azt, hogy egy másik csajjal lépett le.
A droplet of paradise can intoxicate more than the sweetest of
Mark,
wines.
a fiú azt akarta volna, hogy ha meghal, akkor nem mondják el a barátnőnek, nem mondják neki azt, hogy megszökött egy csajjal.
Nem még hallgatom szép. De ez jó, ez szép válasz.
A másik meg az igazság, hogy a bandájának volt egy utolsó request, hogy meg kell csinálni, és abban a requestben meghalt. Igen. Ott halt meg. Az összetűzésben.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie! Hey there, what'll it be?
See ya!
Hey!
Elmentem azért előtte, de úgyse töltöm vissza. Ez a játék. Még van. 10 drivers gained. That was fast. I didn't expect to see you guys again so soon. Does that mean you found some kind of lead on Mark? See if it's nothing big. I take anything you have. I want to know. Is it gonna be Chief? To say something. I'm just trying to figure out how to put it. Give me a sec. Linda respect Amy's wishes here and give her the cold hard truth. Or I can respect Mark's wishes and cover it up so she doesn't go on mourning him. The way she's not getting out of this conversation unscathed. Up to me to choose how this case ends. I have to decide what's ultimately best and stick with it. What do I tell her? Tell the truth. I'm gonna give it to her straight. She's the client after all. Well, a friend of Mark gave us a letter that he wrote. You should read it first. Then we'll tell you what happened to Mark. This handwriting. It's definitely his. It says he wrote this the night before he left for work. After reading the letter, Amy was left in tears, at which point Vanin divulged what he read in the online news article. Mark sounded so confident that everything was going to be okay. I completely believed him. I knew it wasn't going to be easy for him to leave the gang, but why? Why did I tell him we could get married if he cut ties with them? I hadn't said that he... I'm sorry you had to see all that. I'm okay now. Thank you for delivering the letter to me and uncovering all of that. I'll be forever grateful to the two of you. Wish you had happier news to give you, but that's how it goes in the line of work sometimes. Yes, I understand. Can I ask you for one more thing? What is it? Will you guys help me get revenge on Almata? See, I didn't see this coming. I'll do what I can. Whatever you ask. I'll give you as much money as you need. Please, can't end like this. I'm just talking and are willing to put your money where your mouth is, then sure, I consider it. Will you do that for me? Of course. I buy you lots of stuff from Spriggan. But you really think that's the best way to honor your boyfriend's memory? You might not wanna hear this, but now that you know as much as you do, you have a certain responsibility to carry out. I do. What are you talking about? Mark loved you so much, he tried to quit his gang so he could live legit with you. All he probably ever wanted was to lead a normal, happy life without dragging you into the underworld. He risked his life to make that happen and pay the price. Do you think going out and getting your hands dirty is going to bring any happiness? There you go again, old man. Sometimes you're too damn soft for your own good. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. The last thing I want to do is disrespect his feelings. I might have been a little presumptuous with what I said too. I could word it that better. I keep my opinions to myself from here on. All I say is, you should really think carefully about how you want to proceed. Right, thank you. That was really short-sighted of me to say that. So I'm going to sit down and really process my feelings after this. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave now. Thank you again, both of you, and take care.
That's a wrap.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Jó is grade kaptuk, igen. Ez káoszot volna. Káoszon grade gondolom. One additional free time point was added for completing all of the force programs. Igen, kaptunk egy extrát. Ez elég szomcsi sztori volt.
Micsoda elég?
Szomcsi sztori volt.
Thank you.
Igen, ez kész van, és kaptunk egy... igen. Ez már 3.
Mind a 3. Nem mész velük a szörnyű, és meg rossz a tradíciót fordítani.
Igen. De azzal be kell szállnunk az autóba és elindulni, úgyhogy...
A 3 évet jön mára, és valószínűleg 1 évre lesz.
Hát...
De valószínűleg
1 óra 3 évetre valószínűleg kell is. Igen, még az Eilen Districtbe.
Off we go.
Kellett nekem? Nem ez. Nem ez.
I don't know.
Igen, itt ez.
Oh, I'm so in love
Welcome
with
to
this brand.
Erland, sir.
Apa.
We have full confidence in our products.
Én az első ötökében.
We await your next visit.
Valószínűleg ezekkel ráérek megvásárolni, gondolom. Lehet, jött az első event, van egy connection. Anya said she was going out to buy some supplies for class. Looks like she's planning to get quite a lot, so maybe I should tag along and at least carry her bags. Az első előtt.
Ladder launched.
Man's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. Thank you again for agreeing to come out shopping with me, Van. I'm only going to buy some personal items though. You really didn't have to accompany me. You got a lengthy shopping list, right? Figured you'd need some help carrying it all. Something about a bunch of art class supplies, yeah? That's right, we're about to start lessons on oil painting soon. And I don't suspect I'll be able to produce something I'll be proud of with my current supplies. It's also a good chance to replace some of my older equipment with better materials too. Being a student is really rough on the wallet, huh? Well, let's see what we can find. Thank you. It's not just how much of a difference in price there can be between paints that are basically the same color. And then I have to choose between a 12 color set and a 24 color set. There's an almost overwhelming amount of options. Oh sure, pricier ones are supposed to have more vibrant colors that fade less and have better coverage. I'm gonna tell you how to spend your money, but do keep in mind that you're at Aramis of all places. Trying to make do with stuff more suited to your stage of learning instead of just shooting for top range could be educational in itself. Hey, perhaps you're right, maybe I should go for something more basic and affordable then. I do also like to buy a wide variety of brushes. I have some already, but it's just the beginner set I bought when I enrolled. Maybe it would be worth buying something expensive like this fan brush then. I know I just said not to shoot for top range good, but with brushes, a difference in materials really does open up a lot of options. You know a lot more about this than I expected. You do seem to have a lot of hobbies though. Is painting one of them? No, not really. Gave it a shot, but I learned real quick it wasn't for me. How about this set? Looks like it would be a perfect match for you. Oh, the luxury Aramis and Aramis the artist model brush. Yes, crashes. This is expensive. That will be 2000 mira in total. I'll pay you with this then. Quite happy with how that went. It's perfectly within my budget too. Yeah, figured you'd end up overspending, but with everything you got. You're good at keeping to a budget for a rich girl. Hehe, I wouldn't quite describe myself that way, but I suppose school has forced good habits on me. I performed a lot of different jobs as part of the student council. Maybe I could use some of those skills back at the office. I wouldn't mind helping with all there is to do at the office. Having finished shopping with little time to spare, Agnes decided to stop by Riverside to test her new art supplies. I don't know why I'm even surprised that economy student would knock it out of the park with art too. What I'm really doing is applying what we learned in class. But it's nice spending an occasional day of painting like this. The light reflecting off the river surface is beautiful, and the breeze feels quite nice. It's fun. Good to hear, though painting the cityscape feels a fair bit advanced. Really, I feel like I see painters doing it all the time. Come to think of it, Aramis the artist himself drew a number of edit cityscapes, I believe. If I recall correctly, his earlier works depicted immigrants who'd been turned away from their homes. His later works depicted the streets of Edith after the Calvardian Revolution. The biggest constant is he always paints people, not just landscapes. Not a surprise, coming from one of the main parties behind the revolution and your school's founder. Though I also heard he was a real weirdo, as all artists tend to be. I don't think you're far off. I've heard of his eccentricities in some of my classes. But sitting here right now, painting the city landscape just as he did, lets me imagine what he might have thought of as he did this too. I can't help but think that he would have wanted the peaceful joy he painted on his canvas to reflect forever outside of it too. He might not be far off there. No way, so you know. What? You're kidding? Oh, there are students. They're probably on their way back home after their club activities. Let me know if I'm being rude or anything, but I kinda think you should join the club yourself. I appreciate the concern, but I'm fine. I'm more than happy keeping busy after school and on the weekends with my part-time job. It's taught me a great deal just working with you and everyone at the office. And needless to say, I enjoy it a lot too. Of course, I do still make time to contribute to school activities when the time allows for it. Well, you're enjoying your student life, and there's no reason for me to butt in. You're not the kind to neglect school and flunk out just because of a part-time job. I agree there. I have always liked studying, to be frank, so it hardly feels like a burden. I like organizing study groups in my free time. Studying with friends is surprisingly effective. There's always something new to learn from others. You can never truly stop learning. It's hard at times, but it's also very rewarding. Yeah, I trust you. Just don't go missing out on quality time with your friends just because you're busy with your job, okay? The friends you make in school have the potential to be some of the best you'll ever make. And this is basically your only chance to ever do that. Oh, I will keep that in mind. She said she was working the part-time job, but they just went shopping and now they're even painting. This is so suspicious. To look into this more. When and Agnes returned to their patrols after she was done with her painting.
I really want to get to know you better, Van.
Már hármason vagyunk Agnes-szal. Agnes' connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Strong-willed student. SCLM chain effect plusz 5%. Shrewd negotiator. Def plusz 10.
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand. Banner launched!
Jaj, mindegy, most már újra mentettem.
What's next?
Seems like Gehenna's frozen over because Ronnie invited me out to have tea with him. But I guess we do have some things to catch up on. I guess I'll go along with this for once. Teázni megyünk a CID-s kontaktunkkal. Ez a második 3-ból.
Még van egy.
Aha.
Örülök, hogy játékot változtattak, hogy meg tudod egyelőre még egyiket csinálni az ilyenek közül. Mert van idegesítő volt régen.
Azt is megértettem, hogy válasszál.
Ezt volt már hatásodott utóbb, mert nagyon sok karakterrel tud működni szinteket.
Igen, úgyse engedi majd mindet.
Ránem, hogy a legtöbb egy részét nem ismered. Az első rész arról szól, hogy így megtalálod. A második rész ez.
Igen, azt a második részben már egy fix csapatunk van valószínűleg.
Hát kiderül pedig, azt úgy teljesen értem. Olyan full összetekült az egész. Úgy rossz filmot kapsz, úgy történetek, úgy világot, de nem ismered a játékot, akkor sem veszik a tudatokat. Egy-két karakter nem értesz meg, hogy milyen nagy számok vannak, mint így. És így játszottuk, hogy jöjjön, hogy tekirát, ott van felnőtt.
És hogy mennyit, és hogy hogyan változtatták, rajzolták át a karakterét, hogy felnőttnek tűnjön. Igen, mert még csak nem is tínédzser volt, hanem még kell, még szóval épp, hogy majd de igen, már épp, hogy elmúlt 10 éves kb. So what's the big deal, René? Why do you drag me all the way out here on such short notice? You know I'd prefer if you didn't call me that. All these years later, I still have to remind you first thing when we sit down to talk. Never change, do you, man? I only call you that because it's still your name, pal. Change your name and I'll change what I call you. Simple as that. Yeah, I take that back. Have changed. You're now S-tier than before. S-tier than before now. Now then, I realized that ever since we exchanged contact info, we haven't once gotten together in private like this. So, since I had some time to relax away from work today, I decided to call you over here. And now, here we are. So you don't have any real business with me, is what you're saying? You're a real roundabout guy, you know that? Most guys, when they just wanna shoot the shit together, do it over a couple pints at the local bar or something. Trust me, I have plenty of reasons to drink. You'll have to make time to do that sometime later. Unlike your free-healing self as a spriggan, those of us in the government always have our hands full with work. And I never said I didn't have business with you, man. Don't you think it's my job as something of the older brother to wonder how you're doing and want to check in? Oh, so that's what all this is about, huh? Well, I'm just about the same as ever, barely keeping the business afloat as best I can. You know how it goes. You wrote in more help though, didn't you? I heard he's attached to Heyu as well. With one glaring exception, I have to say you're building up quite the seedy roster of lackeys over there. Could you not dig those things up like your world-class shovel before I even said a word about them? But just so we're clear, they foisted themselves onto me without asking. They're not there because I asked them to be. If I had it my way, I'd be still flying solo and everything would be perfect. You see that, but you have a noticeable spring in your step compared to before. It's fine to say you like them, man. You're not a child anymore. You need to be bashful. Shut up. It's always the same with you and Elaine both. You, I should say. If nothing else, imagine your new helpers will be good for you in the long run. My hope is they'll keep you from being tempted to repeat what you could before. Certainly Elaine and I will both appreciate it. Aren't you going to pick that up? It's probably a work call, isn't it? Don't worry about it. This is more important. Now, you are not in a rush, right? Why don't you and I stay here for a while? At least until we're done drinking our coffee. You can even order some dessert if you like. It'll be my treat. I'm feeling generous. Are you telling me we're... Keep talking like normal and not look alarmed. This must look like a perfectly natural conversation. Yeah, he's talking to the guy we have in our data. Alright, contact you again later. Look like he took off. Am I right in thinking it was you he was watching and not me? Indeed, your intuition is on point. Correct. No problems here. Proceed with things as we originally planned. Yes, this is why you really called me out here, isn't it? No need to be so upset. It wasn't entirely about me. I genuinely wanted to hear how you were doing too. I didn't say I was upset. Kihasználták. His name is Hubert. He's a relatively recent hire of the CID who joined us a year and a half ago. That's all. Sure looks and acts like someone who's a lot less fresh than that. What's a guy like him doing looking after one of the agent's own analysts? Said he was new to the CID, not the occupation itself. He used to work for the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. Oh. One of our bonus guys. Didn't the agency just get a big reshuffle a little while back? That's right. The Iron Blood's out of the picture and the war over, he said he saw the Empire as a lost cause. So he came over to our side and was nice enough to supply us with intelligence about the founding of Erebonia's. Szerintem volt velük ilyen kis apró side story. Volt egy olyan, hogy most az egyikkel egy ilyen kis side story a utolsó részben, hogy voltak a vonaton egyik karakter, és körbevették ügynökök. És szerintem akkor volt ő volt az egyik faszi. Aki végül így hogy így kicselezte őket nem tudom milyen az a vörös hajú.
Nem tépelnek voltak akkor.
Lehet. But the founding of Erebonia's new intelligence division. He still maintains his citizenship over there as well. Double agent then. He is insofar as most people within the CID are concerned. Hold on, you're telling me he is... Yes, in all likelihood he's a triple agent. He hasn't truly defected to our side. His real objective is to put up information on us to disrupt our operations. All under the orders of Lecter Arundel at the new division. Heard that name before. Igen, hogy ő volt Lecter, igen, vele volt az a kis betekint, az a kis story time. He has a reputation for being a real cunning bastard. You're telling me, even with the Ironblood's gun, he's a formidable figure who continues to sit at the heart of their intelligence operations. Nearly all spies we've sent into Erebonia since the war have either been terminated or sweet-talked into joining him instead. We've had quite a lot of egg on our face in recent times because of him. Alright, so back up a sec. If you already know that much about him, then that means you must be doing something about it, right? Correct. By letting him see me with you, we hope to cause a little disruption of our own within his intelligence network. With any luck, he'll be turned into a quadruple agent, working to our benefit whether he realizes or not. Suffice it to say, it will be very interesting to see what Scarecrow's next move will be. Not gonna lie, all this double crossing crap you got going on is making my head spin. And hey, keep me out of your stupid intelligence warfare! Don't want anything to do with that bullshit whatsoever. No need to get so worked up. I told you that you can order anything off the desert menu. Go ahead, pick whatever you like. It will make you feel better. Don't you try to rhyme me, you spectacle sadist! Ben proceeded to order the most expensive desserts he could find out of spite. However, Kincaid wasn't even fazed, paying for it without a word of protest. Separated by his friend's eternally unflappable demeanor, Ben returned to work with a sigh.
I'll be putting you to good use. Good use.
Elite Agent Kincaid's Dex +3, Ben's Dex +3. Miért van dexterity-je Kincaidnek? Valamikor a csapatunkban lesz? Kincaidnek van dexterity statja. Miért?
tesz felek valami. Meg van csinálva a karaktere. A fajta vittjeleg nem tudom patóka, hagyjad a francba, vagy kiderül.
Ez egy jó információ, hogy kíváncsi vagyok, és érdekes. Ennyi.
Érdekes, mert ez azt jelenti, hogy vannak statjai, tehát egy létező karakter, akivel lehet harcolni. Vagy
Igen,
aki
is.
harcban tud teljesíteni, mert el van készítve a karakterre rendesen, nem csak egy ilyen világban lévő karakter. Hogy mit csinál, azt se tudja. Lehet, hogy a játékos sem.
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand.
Igen, és pont arra mutatom, hogy most már várom. Mi lesz vele? Szerintem csak küldiket kapunk tőle. Dingo. It's been a while since I just wandered around on my own for a bit. Maybe I'll hit up Zaidem. I've got some downtime on my hands after all. Just hope I don't run into any trouble. West group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time please. Yeah, that's luxury express all the way. I don't think I could handle her. Oh no, this is the temptation van. Only got eyes for Ingert. Can you really say you love your car when you haven't modded the hell out of it? Hey, look who it is. Bumped into each other in Langport too, didn't we? We have a knack for doing that. Well, what timing I've been looking for you. Is it true that you and your company had a hand in resolving that incident? May I ask a few questions, please? I'd like your account of the events. Whoa, okay, slow down. What are you talking about here? You might be mixing me up. We booked it back to edit after you saw us, so I don't think we had any part in that. I have reports that you were at the scene. One breakdown, please. We've also heard that you traveled to Krell village shortly before that attack there. There's something about you, something that makes these incidents pop up wherever you go. There's gotta be a correlation. Yeah, no, weren't even there. How the hell does she know? Oh shit, is that Dingo over there? Wait, hey, you're not getting me with that again. You're trying to throw me off the scent just like with that Maxim scoop. Oh seriously, I swear that's him. And who's that lady hanging his arm? Are you actually serious? Wait. Oh, Sly Dog didn't think he had it in him. Snazzy hotel they're walking into. What's the scoop there, I wonder? Let's wait a second. Oh boy. Sure, why you're hounding me? Shouldn't you be looking into Dingo? I know. I need your help with him. You specialize in investigations, right? You're all like sneaky and stuffy and stuff. I know I ain't a detective. Why would I just kill a guy like that? Fine, I can stalk him. What are they saying? I can barely hear them. That's why I said we should get a bit closer. Well, then he'll spot us for sure. From my sneaky and stuff experience, no, I think we'd be fine. Sorry for keeping you like that. Oh, not a problem. I'm glad we were able to talk this out some more. I'll be back, you know. Huh? What the heck were they talking about? They weren't breaking up, were they? That's not the vibe I got. What? How long have you two been there? Dingo, well... Told you, he knew from the start. Dingo, who was that woman just now? Is she your, you know? No, she's a colleague, Maria. She's on the selection committee for an award body. Award body? Oh, don't tell me. Somebody got himself a Pulitzer, huh? Well, not quite, but yes, they've been bugging me about it for a while. Wait, the Pulitzer? You're in the running for the highest journalistic award in the land and you didn't tell anybody? What for? Why are you being so secretive about? Stupid phone. Who could be? Editor-in-chief? Now? Hello, okay, yes, right, I get that. So, please, okay, alright, I'll be there in a bit. Tell you to stop wandering around and start doing your job. Just thinking times. I'm holding you to this dingo. You better fess up next time. It's like you got your hands full these days. He's eccentric. I leave it at that. But damn, nice job on the Pulitzer nod. I had no idea they were reaching out to you about that. Though now that I think about it, I guess you were kind of shoo-in. You were on the ground for the war, if I recall. Yep, I remember running into you once or twice. You were on the Mirage side, but you still lent us a hand from time to time. Ed comes with all of Calva's way outlets at the time. The Royal Guardian, the Tyrrell Times, you name it. I even branched out to some international outlets. I was chasing the truth behind it all. Everything else be damned. I put a lot of stuff together from a bunch of different sources, so I guess they wanted to recognize that. Yet you were up on the front lines when the fighting broke out, snapping photos of the battle. The reality of war, those outlets called it. You were anonymous at the time, but I had a feeling it was you. You blew everyone away. That's the thing, it wasn't just me. I can't accept that award in good faith. It means putting down everyone else. So they just leave me be if I kept running long enough. But no, here they are in edit. I get that, but come on, don't sell yourself short. You risked your life out there to get those photos. Somebody's gotta be recognized for that. It might as well be you. Plus, you accept that award and it gives you a platform. You can thank them all you want once your article starts selling like hotcakes. Nah, still doesn't feel right, and I don't think I'd be that big. No, old Dingo Brad is still a too-big gossip rag reporter. That's all I'm ever gonna be. All I ever wanna be. I mean, sure, I guess it's your life and all. You let that whole nihilist bit slip little when you watch over that new girl, though. Just a heads up. It's coming from you. You act all tough, but then you ferry all your part-timers around like some kind of mother hen. Big ol' softy. Well, I guess you've got a point. There's nothing wrong with training her up as an apprentice. Only to give it a cool spin to justify it. Nothing wrong with doing you, just as long as we don't make fools of ourselves in front of the young guns. While you're on the right side of 25, you are a young gun. But yeah, you just gotta keep moving forward, you know. Van bid Dingo farewell and returned to his work.
Always room for improvement for us role models.
Ez is megvan.
De nem lépett szintet még. Bár mondjuk mivel csak 3 szint van, ha jól látom. De így is kaptunk valamit.
Bár így is erősebb lett, igen.
5 strike.
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand.
Sokkal megy alapon azért.
Azért csak jó.
3 agilis címező.
Jó, oké. Hát igen, hogyha megcsinálod, akkor tudom én, ilyen 40-50-eket össze lehet szedni, gondolom. Ilyen extra 10-20%-ok.
Igen, mert akkor kapod meg a teljes sztorit, a teljes képet. Sőt, a játékban elvárták, hogy többször végigjársz, hogy lássál mindent, hogy tényleg lásd az egészet. Igen, ott akkor azért, hogy a második, harmadik runnál már úgy lehet őket beöltöztetni, ahogy tetszik. Így van! Aha. Az idióta a hajakkal, meg ezekkel el lehet lenni. Igen, az még ott van, hogy még azokat nem játszottuk elégszer végig.